Hi, if you've got orders to Naval Base Kitsap Bremerton, I might just have the neighborhood for you. We'll take a look at McCormick. So we're in McCormick, which is Port Orchard's huge 2,500 acre master plan community. It's growing leaps and bounds right now. They're adding different neighborhoods. We'll check them out today, tour a house or two, and see what's for sale now. And we'll check out the future plans for what's going to happen with retail. Let's go take a look. This is McCormick Park. It's designed to be used by all the neighborhoods here at McCormick. So we have the children's playground, we have the family favorite splash pad, we have miles of walking trails, and we even have a dog park for pups. So we're headed now to the McCormick Village area, which is going to be the site of the retail area. So they're going to have shops, they're going to have restaurants, all kinds of fun stuff. So we'll go take a look at how far they've gotten there. So this is the site of the retail part of McCormick Village that's in the planning process. So there are going to be shops, there's going to be restaurants, and it's completely walkable from the village, which is a lot of fun. So the area of McCormick started with McCormick Woods back in the late 80s, early 90s, and it's just kind of grown from the center, from the golf course community in the woods. So this is one of the neighborhoods here at the village, and you've got a variety of builders in here. The homes originally started in the low 500s. They're kind of in the high 500s, low 6s, and up at this point. One thing that's great about the village here is that there are so many different architectural styles because of the multiple builders that they have here. You do have a really nice mixture. You've got, some more modern elevations, the front of the house, more modern look, and then you've also have more traditional looks. So you've got a whole lot more personality in this neighborhood because of the mixture of builders and styles. The benefit of buying new construction a lot of times is that the builders are they're buying down the interest rate, which does make it more affordable for a military enlisted working family, especially if you both work. But the great part about new construction is that lower interest rate, which makes your payment a whole lot lower. And also you're getting some incentives. A lot of times, like the builder is going to pay some of your closing costs or maybe all. Wow. So that's kind of one strategy when I've got a new family coming to town. If they want to get in, a little bit larger home, and they're looking for a planned community like this, then new build is a definite possibility. So this, right now we're at Sinclair Ridge, which is just adjacent to McCormick. Technically it's not McCormick, but it's another beautiful area right down from the village. And we've got tons and tons of new homes going in here. Up there as we're back the other direction, you've got a little more height elevation, so you've got a really nice view. McCormick itself, by the early 2030s, is projected to have about 13,000 residents. So it is, all in all, 2,500 acres, and divided up into the several neighborhoods. And it is growing by leaps and bounds. So with new construction, you do have phased construction. So you'll see, you've got one neighborhood and it looks pretty complete, but there's also areas over here for new homes, other ones that are coming. So you do have to balance it, but generally prices of homes are not going down. So that makes it easier for a family to come in, or it makes it easier for a family to sell when it comes time, because prices of houses are going down. Overall, in Kitsap, we trend, the past several years, we've trended 4 to 5% appreciation. There have been some years, like in the early 20s, where our appreciation was much, much higher. We're going to take a walk through one of the homes here under construction at the Trails at McCormick. This is a Rambler. Let's go take a look.
So what's a Rambler?
So a Rambler is the same thing as a ranch. In other words, it's an all one level home. Now what's great about these, and you'll notice, is the really high ceilings that we've got here. And now this home is still hasn't had its blue tape inspection yet, so that's when the superintendent, the buyer, and usually the buyer's agent go through the home and mark just small things that still need to be fixed. So we're still in progress here. They're putting caps on the doorbell. They're doing a few things still, some touch-up painting. But what I really like about these is the finishes are very nice in these homes. You've got your nice quartz counters, you've got your soft close cabinets, and they're the taller cabinets. You also have the trim at the top of the cabinet. What I like about this particular builder is they do kind of an up level on their hardware. So you have the more designer finishes on the hardware. It really makes it pop. And also the quartz counters, and I love the high ceilings. Now this looks a little low because it normally goes over the dining table. So this would kind of be centered over the dining table. And then out back, we got some noise, but another thing I really like about this particular builder is that they do the covered porches on a lot of their homes. So you've got a great space that you can use during any season, all weather covered porch. You do have a smaller lot. That is, some people perceive that as a positive with new construction, and some people see it as a negative. If you want less yard to care for, then it's going to be a positive. I was going to see if their fireplace is ready to go. Their fireplace has a remote control, so there's no switch to turn it on. But these have really good sized bedrooms. You have a lot of light from the windows. Really nice size bathroom in this one. A separate potty area is always nice for busy families, and then a huge walk-in closet. I appreciate the soaking tub and the shower. That way you have a choice. No one has to choose. You've got both. Super high ceilings. Very often with new construction, they do not come with refrigerators because people like different models. Sometimes that can be negotiated in with the builder, or you can choose your own. There's our furnace. So we do have a lot of storage in this one. It has many closets. Sometimes with a Rambler or a Ranch, you don't have a ton of closets, but this one does. And we do have our step-down garage. And what's cool about these step-down garages is that you have a lot of overhead space that you can put shelving up, or you can do suspended storage. So I like the step-downs a lot. And the other thing that's different about this particular builder and the level of quality is you'll see that your garage is almost finished out. It's drywalled, it's mudded. Again, more closets, lots of deep closet space. At this price point also, you're going to see in the laundry room, you've got a separate laundry room. It's a large one. You've got a laundry sink, and you've also got cabinets. So in a lower priced home, you would have some wire shelvings, but in here, they've already put the cabinets in for you. So it's just a more finished look and more storage. So the 2 additional bedrooms here and a good size guest/family bathroom here. So the list price on this one is around $650 for this model. What's nice about new construction, like we talked about before, was the fact that because usually the builder will give incentives, you're getting some closing costs or maybe all of your closing costs, and you're getting a lower interest rate. So your monthly payment would be smaller in a new construction home at the same price point because you're usually getting a buy down on the interest rate. Some builders do, not all. So the family for this home would be probably E7, E8 family. The tour with me. Let's go check out the rest of McCormick.